Uh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Say your breath and you fucking drink pussy. Fuck it up, 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 fuck it up.
Become a cowpoke. Memberships start at only 99 cents. Not flesh.
Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, your dog, your little it's Cowboy Dog. Hi guys, how you doing? Happy, what day is it? Tuesday. Welcome to August. Hello, hello. Summer's almost over. Fall is nigh. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Who cares? It's not always about you and your time zone. I'm trying to have fun here and you're always ruining it. I'm Eastern time. Well, I'm Pacific. What time is it? I don't care. No one cares. Hi guys. Thank you so much for being here. Well, our 500-pound sentient toilet bowl stain has made some life decisions. And as you know, this is our telenovela. This is our TV show. This is our Laguna Beach, if you will. This is our 600-pound life, if you shall. And you know what? We're here for the ride. Honestly, I don't think any of us cares where she goes because we all know she'll be miserable, but it's fun to guess. It's fun to just peruse our mind and see where in the world a 450-pound woman is going to pop up and in what ways will she be discomforted, disillusioned, depressed, and depraved wherever she lands. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm so happy to have you here. When I say I couldn't have done this alone, I mean it. I really thank you for being here. Now, let me say hi a little bit. Okay, I'm not some anti-social, high cholesterol, high blood pressure weirdo. I have to say hi to people that enter my home, my doghouse, if you shall. Hi, Susan, sick girl, Jenna. If I miss you, who cares? Okay, again, you're being selfish if I miss you. Sorry. Pix, thank you so much for renewing your membership. 6 months. Can you friggin' believe it? For 6 months, you've been
Not flesh.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Hemlock and Orem, my two mods, bound by blood. They will be here with me to Valhalla. If anyone is acting up during the live, you will see they will put their hair up in a ponytail and they will turn around their rings and you will get a crack across the face. Someone else who's a new mod who I welcome with open arms is Havasu Mom. She also will get extremely violent if anything goes wrong in the chat. So please watch your lips, both top and bottom lips. Thank you very much. Nico Jend, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Aggie, my queen, my accomplice. The Melisandre to my Daenerys, the sheep stealer to my Rhaenys, if I may. Nameless nobody, welcome. You have no name, and that's exactly how I like it. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Birdie, hi, Granny Noodles. You always make me want noodles when I see you, and I don't want to like be fat. So if you could please leave, I really would appreciate it because you're tempting me too much to have noodles. Havasu Mom, thank you for being a member. You know what, Havasu? You and I have been friends for a long time. And because you have an adorable puppy in your picture, this one's for you.
When you hold my hand, I feel safe and protected.
Thank you so much. You know, I hope that enters your heart the way it does mine. Unicorn Farts, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Horse Chuck, thank you for the flower. Wink, wink. Everyone say hi to Horse Chuck. Okay, Susan, no, not fatter. I'm a skinny mini, okay? I'm like 45 pounds, if I will and shall. Thank you. Gat No Glitter, you're always welcome here. Hello. So, guys, what do you mean, ew, fuck, nameless nobody? You know what? Every time I play that, someone in the chat outs themselves as not knowing nor have experienced true love ever. So you take that ew fuck and you take it inwards, deep, and go to therapy and think about why you said that in the face of true soulmate love. Thank you. Kataria, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome. You know, Kataria, it means a lot. I've seen you around. I know that the economy is very hard, so I really do appreciate you guys just supporting me. You don't have to, but it's so sweet that you do. And this one's for you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here. Press 1 if Salah protects you. Exactly. Susan. Okay, guys. Tudemidhofen, how are you? Here's our plan for today, okay? First of all, I have a new squishy. It's not the mango crunchy. It is the Vaseline cheese. It doesn't make sounds, but it squishes very nice and it has no rebound. For those of you losers who are into squishies, neurodivergent losers. Here's the plan. So we're going to go over this 500-pound what I can only describe. Have you ever been to someone's house and you go to their bathroom and there's a tiny shit stain inside the toilet rim? It's little. It's like it's easy for them to have missed it before they cleaned before you came over, but you see it and it kind of like grosses you out. That in human form is Chantal. So we're going to watch her little video of her declaring that she has made every single self-improvement that she could possibly make. And she has finally decided that she's reached the dopamine levels that are enough for her to have her fill of Canada and life must go on. You know, she's a world traveler. She's a globe trotter. You know, she's not someone that you can just keep in the same place. You know, everything about her screams, I like to move around. I can't stay in one place for too long. I must get my little square feet moving around the globe. So she's finally giving us that. We're getting some action. And I'm excited because I also have a new PowerPoint ready. This time it's a very educational PowerPoint about why I don't think that she's moving to Turkey. Because I saw a few people say, is she moving to the Middle East? Is she moving to Syria, Lebanon, Turkey? Where is she going? And as you know, I was born in Turkey. So I've made a little PowerPoint to kind of express to you 3 places I think should be considered for going, but 3 reasons why they absolutely are not going. So I hope it'll be helpful for everyone. Alina, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, cowboy dog. I'm gonna be on replay to watch this with my boyfriend this weekend. Like Chantel, he also promises me one movie night every 3 months. Shout out to my love, Scotty. Alina, thank you so much. First of all, Alina, listen, we're among friends. You don't need to lie about having a boyfriend. I know you're a 500-pounder and I know you take high cholesterol medicine. So I don't understand why you're coming in with a lie. While I do appreciate that you're trying to keep positive for yourself, I do believe that people as fat as you cannot find love. But whatever delusion you want to live in, that you guys have a quote movie night every 3 months, which is probably just you ordering 30 dollars of Taco Bell, that's fine. But don't lie. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Don't lie to me. But thank you so much for being here. And you know what? I'm sending a mwah to you and to Scotty. And you know what? This is for you and Scotty.
When you go bathroom, you will think that your face on the toilet and I gonna pee and poop on your face.
Oh God, that always makes me so emotional when I watch that. And I hope it made you just as emotional as it does me. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much. Yeah, can we get the braggers out of here? Jimbo, thank you so much for bringing people back to reality. People come in here, they talk about they have these amazing lives and they're so in love and they have supportive, sweet partners. It's no, you don't. like you're fat. No, you don't. What do you think? You're trying to fool everyone here? Thank you so much. Purple one, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. Oh my God. If you were pregnant, you'd almost be ready to pop. Aww. But I'm not going to sign any papers claiming the child. So, we love you, Alina. Audio in and out. No, it's not, Presley. Your audio's in and out. I'm always watching the little audio button down here. You guys can't see it, but making sure my voice is coming through. Okay, there we go. Okay. Are you guys ready? We're gonna, if you haven't heard already, there's a video. I don't want to give Chantal a view, so we're gonna go with Piggy. Don't worry, I'll put a super chat in Piggy's comments. God, for all you fucking haters out there. Mary and Bella, hi. Wet lollipop carpet hair. A question. You have a question for me. Cowboy dog, serious question. Are you this unhinged in your human life? Or do we get all the good stuff? Wet lollipop carpet hair. First of all, username disgusting. Second of all, profile picture, beautiful. And I will be saving it into my spank bank for the weekend. So I really appreciate you adding that in there. I am this unhinged in real life. Strangely enough, I'm a Virgo, but I am absolutely fucking bonkers bananas like this in real life. So, thank you for the immense compliment that you've given me, which I can only assume because of the little that you put at the end. So thank you so much. Thanks for letting me know, Presley. Presley, you're officially our new audio person. Thank you. Aggie, thank you so much for being a member. Can I shut the fuck up? Can I shut the fuck up for 1 minute? Thank you so much for being here, Aggie. This is Aggie's accent, okay? Girls coming closer to court to get access to Mum's car, my opinion. Winter's coming. Scotty's dying. Cutie's fat. Thank you so much, Aggie. I totally agree with you. I believe, you know what? I don't know what to believe anymore because, yeah, she wants to be closer to her mom in Court so she can get a ride and whatever. Get maybe closer to her aunt who really, really spoils her, and her mom does too. Maybe she wants her sister to watch the cat more. I can't decide anymore. But we do know that fucking scooter's not going to make it in winter. It's going to hit black ice and go fucking slide in front of a semi. And then what are we going to do? Huh? You tell me. Why was there a hot dog on her cooch? Katrina, that is none of your business. But thank you for asking. Thank you. Melissa, thanks for being a member for 11 months. Can you forget a rose emoji? Girl, good thing I put a pad down on my chair because that would soak me to the bone. Thank you so much. Do you want to start already? Can you guys tell me to shut the hell up or no?
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Dr. Phil, not you. Oh, okay. So after this video, I'm going to do my PowerPoint presentation to show you why I don't think she's going to go to Turkey. Like, as if I even need to do that. Like, why did I waste my time doing that? But it doesn't matter. We'll do it anyway. Who cares? Okay. So here is Piggy's video. I think you can let me know if you can't hear it. Just scream at me if you can't. I'm going to play it for just a few seconds. You can hear it, right? Let me just stop the whole show to make sure you guys can hear it. Turn up your hearing aids, fatties. Cat lady, you don't think the scooter's making it to a GD pumpkin patch? Oh, don't be mean. Oh, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. She's going to fucking pop wheelies over the pumpkins and just smush them and run away. What if the kids think that the pumpkin patch hired a pumpkin and that they want to take pictures next to her with the parents? Okay, good. Okay, good. You can hear it. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know already, I stop a lot to make commentary. If you don't like it, buzz off.
Hi.
Drink. I'll tell you what it is in a minute.
So I have the captions on. I already want to say, listen, I'm not like an expert on visual stuff, okay? But is it just that her filters are on, but her face looks fucking massive? If your face is twice the size of a tea kettle, then maybe you should just look inward or Google search the closest therapist near you. Hi, Keziah. Jesus. And two bags of Chick-fil-A, by the way. And the fries alone, I did the calories, 600.
I have a Chick-fil-A feast. First thing is the drink. It's
You know what you ordered. Oh, God. I'm already upset. I'm sorry. I'm already upset.
half unsweetened tea and half lemonade. And I'm trying their salad for the first time. I heard it's really bomb. But first we
Put a 1 in the chat if you're over 40 years old and you say bomb. You guys already know my theory that when she's not on live or making a stupid video like this, she's addicted to TikTok and she's on her couch sideways, just dopamine, just on TikTok constantly. And her feed is most likely people, I would say, no older than 29. Ugh. And I don't mean to be a bitch. I'm really, really sorry. And I don't mean to be like this. But look at the tips of the fingers. I'm not going to say anything more because I don't want to get in trouble. But look at the fingertips. Susan, we know you're like 19, so.
eat the hot food so it doesn't get cold.
Yeah, God
And
forbid.
I have a spicy chicken deluxe and Chick-fil-A sauce and fries. So I didn't get enough.
You know what's so funny about bingo addiction? It's the ritual of it, right? So when I used to be a fat fuck, I would do the same thing. And I know all you guys in here are going to relate. It's so exciting when you're thinking of what you want, you pick what you want, you order what you want, and it's finally there. And look at all this like busy work, right? All this busy work. Okay, I take the bag and then I take the fries. The fries go in here. They go in this little empty spot. But then the desserts have not the dessert. The dressings have to be in front of me, and then the other thing has to be here. There's like such a fucked up weird ritual to do, and then you're looking at this person's arm on the right side. I don't know if you can see my mouse. This arm. And you just can't help but think, what the fuck have you done to yourself? Freud was right.
Sauce and fries.
You know what I mean?
So I didn't get enough Chick-fil-A sauce. So this is the stuff for the salad. We'll keep.
Look, just looking. Oh, okay, what is this? I've got the little toppings for the salad. And it's like, okay, relax, calm down.
For a little bit. And for those of you who don't follow me on Kick, I do talk more about my life over there. Beauty bite, Bismillah.
Wait, it's fucking internet. or YouTube. It's been YouTube. It happened to Yaba, I think, too, the other day. Damn it. No. Should I start a new stream? Should I start a new stream? 1 for yes. Hold on, guys. I know. I know. It's YouTube. It's always freaking YouTube. Can you hear me now? Sometimes we just, okay, awesome. It's working now. Great. Awesome. Yeah, sometimes you have to like wait it out. It really sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's YouTube. It's been happening. Everyone I watch, it's been happening. Let's ride or die. Okay, here we go.
You might know.
Why do 500 pounders always act like they've never had every single type of fry to ever exist? And I love that Beauty Bite is now before Bismillah. Thank you. Oh,
Kind of like, so basically, let me rewind. I'm not organized in my thoughts. My lease is coming up,
sure.
and
Okay, so by the way, in case you didn't know, when you're making videos on YouTube, you have to hit the 9-minute mark to get money from ads, okay? So she's literally, her video was, I believe, 13 minutes, and she's doing everything to fill that time to make sure it gets to 9 minutes. So just wanted to let you know, it's not that she's not awkward too, but I just hate it. She's desperate for money. We've known that for a while. I think Salah is pissed at how frivolous she's been with her spending. And I think he complains a lot about how high her rent is. And in case you didn't know, on Twitter, the user C'est La Vie, she's in the chat sometimes. She caught there was a text of Salah's that came through her phone when she was showing her phone to the screen, and it said, "Babe, I have good news," and it cut off. And literally the next day, she posted this video.
what's these things?
Yeah, walk all over the fries, the food.
She has to investigate like every single thing.
Yeah, you talk.
So every time she's investigating, I say, "What's these things?"
Yeah, we know. You're live for 12 hours a day. We know. Jesus.
Nothing you would like.
Exactly.
But my cat is fed. Don't worry. Okay. Anyway, so
my cat is fed. Don't worry. Can we see her nails? Are they ingrown yet? We're just waiting for that. We know how much you love that.
I've been on the fence about what I'm going to do. And I made a decision. I'm not sure exactly like what I'm going to do beyond that. Like I basically made the decision that I'm going to leave here.
I find it very interesting that she's refusing to say, I'm moving out of this apartment. I'm going to look for a new apartment. But again, I don't expect anything much from someone who literally has no sense of self apart from what a man is doing. Like, it's strange. Her and Salah have collars around each other's necks. She'll go wherever he drags her, and he wants to drag her wherever he wants to go because she's the wallet. Does that make sense? I find Chantal, one of the reasons I find her so disgusting is I do believe like she gets a huge kick out of being sneaky and lying to people, pulling one over on people. She really genuinely enjoys it, which to any normal person would be a bad feeling. But I think she loves this mystery of being sneaky, but like it pisses me off. And so she's purposefully leaving out important things. You could just say, guys, I'm done with this apartment. I'm kind of thinking about going nearer to my mom. And, I'm just going to look maybe around there. Why can't you just be a normal human being and share information the way most people share the information? No one's going to stalk you. No one's going to waste gas money on following you around. Your own beezers are the only ones that stalk you. So for once, you can't do anything like a normal human. You have to make it this sneaky, mysterious, stupid thing. I, for one, really hope she goes the fuck to Syria and stays there from now on. Thank you so much. Power games. Yes, Aggie. Exactly.
Cutie bite.
Yep, Katrina, exactly. She's saving it for content. Hi, Andrea.
Chick-fil-A has some of the best chicken sandwiches.
How do you know? Some of the best, what, compared to all the other fast food joints? What if you compare it to the chicken meat that was hanging off hooks with flies around it in Syria? Was it better than that? Just asking.
You can't tell me otherwise. Yeah, I've decided that I gotta leave.
Your decisions mean nothing. Well, look at that still. But here's the thing, your decisions mean nothing. You also decided that you were going to divorce Salah. You decided you were going to lose weight. You decided you were going to listen to what the doctor said. None of these things happened. Like, Susan, it's literally low-grade dog food. Thank you so much. Jesus. I know. Then, guys, the jaw sounds.
It's a lovely place. I love my time here.
Sorry to stop it again. I just have to say this. Chantal, she has a terrible memory, right? I do believe, like, again, not a doctor, obviously. I'm too fucking stupid. I do believe she has diabetes 3 / early onset dementia. I think she forgets things very easily. She says it's changing her mind, but I think she forgets she even made decisions on anything. She was praying for an apartment like this when she was in Syria. I think she forgot that she would hover her anus over a hole in the ground and take her 10 times a day daily shits in Syria. I think she forgot that maybe the CPAP would turn off that night was an option. And she was dreaming of having an apartment like this without hearing machine guns at night. But, her time here is it's gone. It's good.
The apartment is very comfortable.
Hi, Bigfoot's wife.
It's in an amazing location. It has a lot of pluses. But I want to move on. And I've done a lot of reflecting.
God. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Reflecting means you don't obsessively go on social media and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll just to avoid the sheer panic that one moment of quiet introspection gives you. You told us many times that when you can't get the food you want, you use the word panic. So, nameless. Oh my God, reflecting on a menu. You know those menus that have the lamination over it? So maybe that was the reflection she's talking about?
When I'm not live or whatever else, I'm reflecting on what to do with my life.
No, you're not.
What I want.
Can I ask you guys something serious question? Okay, just say yes or no. Do you have a fairly good idea of what you want in life? Let's say like for the next 5-10 years. Be honest though, you can say no, but do you have like a fairly good idea of like your dreams for the next, let's say 5 years? Because I know I do, and I'm Chantal's age. Hey, it's GK. What life? I know. I've never met someone who knows less about herself, what she wants, who she is, without its attachment to a man. Yes, you do. Beautiful. I love to see that. Even you, Susan? Wow, I thought you were going to say no. Yeah. Aggie, the only reflecting she does is looking at herself in a muddy puddle under the fridge. Or when after she has her 10th diarrhea of the day, turning and looking at the toilet, looking down before she flushes. That is probably pretty close to reflection too. Yeah, I love that. Yes. Yeah, that's fine, Havasu. Dreams, yes. Money, no. That's okay. That's okay. Money will come. Hi, Flor. It's so good to see you. I love that. Yes. This girl, no idea. This is what it looks like, for anyone that doesn't know, when you are a woman who has centered a man in your life.
We all have dreams. We all have aspirations.
Not you.
I have a lot. I don't like to tell people my dreams.
Let me guess. It's not hard. For someone this shallow and vapid and surface level, it's really not hard. You want to lose 300 pounds, you want abs, you want a BBL, you want to look like those women that Salah cheats with, and you want him to look at you with raw sexuality in his eyes. You want him to chase after you and beg for you, take you in your Dubai condo, skyscraper condo. You want him to take you in the bed. You want him to show you off to his friends. You want to be, have you seen those videos of those people that wait outside of like fancy buildings to interview those really rich Dubai business people? And they ask them like, how old were you when you made your first million? What do you do? Have you seen those videos? That is what she thinks her and Salah are on the verge of building an empire. Hemlock, do I think she made the jaw noises for Hemlock? Hemlock, what kind of question is this? Why are you asking me such an inappropriate question? I'm a genteel lady. Okay? First of all, she would never need to open her jaw that wide. Secondly, it wasn't mouth, it was all hand. Okay?
Really, until they come true, because
Yeah, she wants hair too. That's right. That's right, Stanley.
I think it's just a good thing to do. But I also just kind of want to like go somewhere. I feel just kind of isolated here. I don't know.
You chose this apartment to be isolated. You came here because of isolation. You wanted everyone to leave you alone. You told us you wanted to be far from your mom. You don't value any closeness in your life. But now let me guess, you're going to pretend to be a trad wife who loves their mom, who loves their sister, so you can what? Convince Salah that you've changed and you're worthy of him having you as a wife in his home. His dad will never allow it, girl. Hey, Panda. Thank you, Hemlock. Oh my God. My best friend is an Aquarius. No wonder we get along, Hemlock.
Coming back to Canada, like, I've accomplished a lot of things in my personal life.
Bitch, shut up.
And I'm
Hold on, I have something to say about that.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Do any of you guys want to tell me what she's accomplished in her personal life? Because I seem to forget. Was it constantly calling people the R word? Was it losing more hair? Was it gaining 50 pounds? Was it diving deeper into your addictions? Was it picking up smoking weed again? Was it telling strange men that they have small dicks? Was it being an absolute menace to all the local security guards? Was it also secretly flirting with men on TikTok and having them invite you to Dubai? Am I missing something? I think I'm good. Oh yeah, the cooter boil. Thank you, Nameless. Losing your mobility. What else? Having a boil near your asshole. Oh, did you finish reading the Quran? I'd love to hear more about that. No? You left it on the floor for 2 days or a week? Okay. Running from security guards. Yeah. Okay. Frequent flyer. She thinks she's going to wake up successful, skinny, and in a loving marriage if she believes enough. Exactly, Frequent. All she has to do is be hopeful. That's all it takes. All the work, all the time put in, all that like mental like strength you need to really change your life, it'll come to her. It'll come. It's just, it needs a minute. Oh yeah, exploiting children. Thank you so much, Nameless. Yeah. Achieving full incontinence. Thank you, Orange. I'm really glad you brought that up. That's one of my favorites, actually. Yeah. More meds. Yeah, Blue. That's true. See, we're all so positive. I love that. Andrea. Is it Andrea or Andrea? I'm going to piss myself off. I hate how Chantal blames Canada for all her issues when it's her own choices. Absolutely. Anywhere she is the problem. But she doesn't realize she's like a black hole of negativity, blame, hatred, rage, and she'll never see a therapist to even begin those discussions. People like this, these BPD nightmares, Imagine there's a tornado, right, that just exists and is walking down the sidewalk, right? You would avoid it, right? Well, this is her. That's this BPD nightmare of a woman. When life is too peaceful, they can't stand it. They need the chaos to just feel something. So that's what's happened. It's been a year. It's been too peaceful, right? She can't scream and shout at Salah face to face. She can't call his best friend's wife a whore. She can't be kicked out of apartment after apartment. You know, she can't be visited by random men in black in like Volvos or whatever the fuck car it was. Kuwait and Syria were a constant state of chaos, constantly. You can't be yelled by your husband for giving the Lulu ice cream man $50. That's what she wants. As much as she cries and argues about it, forever until the end of time, until she's unfurled into the sea, like when you're like that's what it's gonna be. Sorry, not to be a bitch, but it's true. Olivia, thank you so much for the happy poop. I love that little happy poop. Thank you so much. Janie, please tell me if she's still on Ozempic. Many people believe she is not. If she was, she couldn't eat like this. So, and she's talking about when she's hungry later, that sentence wouldn't even come out of your mouth. Sharmuta Chronicles. Katrina.
Still working on a lot of things.
Are you? Oh, cutie, no. She loves the chaos. Andrea, which one?
I just get tired of being anchored in the same place.
Oh, cutie.
And I don't think that that's the kind of life that I want. Like, I want to live a life of moving around.
Is anyone else hearing the fucking irony here? Oh, Kataria, BPD for sure. One of many. She's a cluster B personality nightmare. Nightmare. I also believe histrionic personality disorder, which is like much more fitting if you look it up. But imagine continuing to choose to lose your mobility, choosing a scooter when you have two working legs, when there are people who, like, heaven forbid, they're in accidents and stuff, they can't walk anymore, or they need years and years of physical therapy to even take a step. And this deep sea Leviathan, what was the monster from the movie Underwater with Kirsten Stewart? You know the one. She imagine having the audacity to smile and say, I want a life of moving around. Do you think Salah's going to push a wheelchair around the cobblestones, around the cracked streets? Maybe. Yeah, if he loves her.
Discovering things.
She's
you guys know
fucking
this.
that shit.
Travel.
Okay.
Stuff like that. And
what else? Huh? What else? Was there a comma after travel? Travel. What else? Hello?
I know that a lot of people see that as running away from myself.
You are, yes.
But it's actually trying to find myself.
Not really. So 40 something years, you haven't found out a goddamn thing about yourself. What about your religion? You converted to a brand new religion. Did that help you find yourself at all? It should. Did you crack open the holy book at all? That should help you have some maybe questions, introspection. Did you reach out to any other people who are new reverts that could maybe do this together? Have you maybe all that TikTok you watch, all those beautiful reverted women? There's a lot on TikTok, these beautiful like American or Middle Eastern or women from the UK who have reverted. Have you maybe reached out to any of those? No? Maybe food will help you find yourself. No? Okay. I'm just asking. Sorry.
I don't feel like I've found my true life's purpose yet.
Thank you.
And
oh, cutie, don't say that. Oh,
I'm just soul searching, you know.
Can I say something? Havasu, lock her up. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to get very woo-woo, so just please feel free to leave. I am someone This is embarrassing. Whatever. Aggie, you know this. We've been talking about this. So in front of me, I'm doing a lot of my own soul searching, whatever, right? But I've been at this for years because the kind of self-education and stuff, it never ends, right? You find new authors, new books, new whatever, new articles, things like that. So in front of me, actually, as I speak to you, I have 7 books, 8, 9, 9 books, all kind of on the same spectrum of topic because I'm really, really into metaphysical studies and things like that. And I find a lot of growth in myself as I've been reading these for years, maybe 5 years now, and I've found out a lot about myself through reading these books, right? Some of them contradict each other, some of them share the same concepts, and I really enjoy it because it makes me think, what do I truly believe? What rings true? What doesn't ring true? But I know that Chantal doesn't read. I know that she's not interested in being introspective at all because if she was, she would see the situation that she's in as being an extremely fake surface love rat situation. Hi, Candy. And she would let go of that because, let go of things that aren't working for you. Clearly, let me just say this. I got married, right? And before that, I was with someone that was terrible. Okay. I wasn't like a genius. I didn't know myself back then. So it was hard for me to get out of it because I was too trapped, right, in the dark energy of this person. And so it's funny to me now. I was such a fucking loser. So Chantal is okay. She's so shallow. She's so vapid that she thinks this man who's 10 years younger than her is going to give away his entire family, his entire freedom to be a caretaker for her, to take this woman who's basically the same as having an 80-year-old woman with you traveling the world. She's incontinent. She can't walk. She has massive health issues. She's so sick that it is a very real reality that they could land somewhere after a long flight and he would move her and she would never move again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So she thinks that not only is he okay with this, but he's sexually turned on by this. And she thinks that he is her soulmate, this man that was able to look at her face while they were in Kuwait, while she was sick in bed, and say, hey, I'm going to go out to lunch with my dad, lie to her face, go eat lunch with a woman, come home and lie, be mad when he's caught in the lie. And she thinks for 10 months, he's been completely celibate and thinking and doing nothing else. I told this to Goose Chuck when we were talking like offline. I would not doubt if while during these 10 months, Salah has been traveling around, meeting other girlfriends or women he's dating. I say 1, right? I'm not going to push it to 2. I believe that there is at least 1 other woman. He's had plenty of time to take the money Chantal gave him, travel to Malaysia with this girl, take her around, do whatever, and just come back. All he has to do is tell Chantal, hey, I'm going to sleep, and send her a few pictures of the day, because that is how shallow she is. And you can't have done any deep soul searching and remain in a situation like that. Sorry, very, very long-winded.
I did give my notice.
Yeah, art. Yeah, she buys it. She believes everything he tells her. Everything about the house, everything about the family, everything about what he's doing in his business. She thinks everything he's telling her is 100% the truth. When there's proof that he's lied to her face easily and put his family under the bus, lying about going to see his dad to see another woman. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't have to pay my last month rent here.
It's okay, Ed.
So I'm not sure what I'm going to leave exactly.
Bitch, if I was moving in 30 days, everything would have been done already. You're a fucking moron.
Just too isolating here.
Salah is just, he's the village loser, and he's just a fucking rat scurrying around her feet and her anus for any of the dropped crumbs, aka dollar bills, that she's dropped on her way to the fucking drive-thru. Eat up, cutie.
What will be the next foodie era adventure?
We don't care as long as you're miserable. We don't care.
Stick around and find out.
She doesn't even know.
Hopefully we're on to bigger, better things.
It won't be. It won't be bigger or better. It won't.
And yes, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, my cat is coming with me.
We'll see about that.
I'm not leaving my precious.
Sure. You said that about Julia too. And yeah, that's right. Piggy and BBJ, Sam, Smokey. This is exactly, I'm sorry to say something this disgusting, but I mean it with my full fucking chest. If Chantal had a daughter, she is the type of woman who would be jealous if a random man that she was dating looked at her daughter for more than 5 seconds, and she would blame the daughter for trying to take her man away from her. So if you treat innocent animals the way this bitch has, nothing is sacred. That's the thing. She loves nothing. She cares for nothing, and she's faithful to nothing. How quickly, when she found that Salah was talking to another girl or was texting with another girl, how many seconds did it take her to say, well, a guy invited me to Dubai and I was going to go? Really? That's how faithful you are to your soulmate? She had that one fucking in the chamber. So anyone who treats innocent animals like this and uses children as a prop, I've always believed that there is a deep, deep, secret, nasty side to Chantal, and it's beyond what we see on camera. I think there are secrets that she keeps from Salah, from her mom, from her sister, that nobody will ever know. You think that she's graphic and grotesque in video, but I think there are things that she has done that will never see the light of day and no one will ever know. And I'll never give her props for anything, and I'll never fucking applaud her for anything. Because she's a piece of shit.
Wild. Anywhere?
Yeah, right.
Or with anyone.
Hi, Ruthie. You gave a 17-year-old cat away to a fucking stranger that you texted with a few times. You were so fucking stupid. You didn't even say, hey, let's get on the video chat. You had an iPhone. Let's get on video chat. Can you show me around your house a little bit? Can I just kind of see the environment? Maybe, just make sure you don't have like 5 big dogs or something where I'm giving BBJ away. You couldn't fucking care less. And you had that cat for, let's say, however old BBJ was when she got her. You had that cat, let's say, for 15 years. And you threw her away like she was nothing for an ugly, muppet-mouthed, water skull filled, flat back of the head, eyebrow slit having, gym glove wearing loser.
All right, well, I still have some room. We are going to try.
Elaine, babies and animals, like, please don't make fun of me, but I truly believe animals are pure souls. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like actual souls that are the most pure of all things and like close to being angelic. Oh my God, don't make fun of me. I do believe that. They're angelic. So what she did and having BBJ's nails grow in twice, not once, twice. Fuck you.
The salad from Chick-fil-A, which I heard is really good.
Am I wrong? Sleep apnea token. Hi.
Because of these little
Oh, just fucking eat it. It's going to turn into diarrhea in 10 minutes anyway. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Looking at it like it's fucking gold nuggets. Oh my God. Just fucking eat it. We know you're going to. We know that when that cat's fucking litter box was next to your bed, you rolled over at 2 a.m. and opened one crusty eye and considered scooping up a turd and fucking snacking on it before you went back to sleep. My, this dainty little, look. Oh, I don't know. How many calories and carbs does this have? I gotta be careful for my travels. Shut up and fucking eat it.
Bell peppers. Actually, you know what? I can't even eat this right now. When I'm hungry later, I have a good salad at least. I heard these.
Is this true? The UK just made a ruling that animals or dogs are sentient beings? My God. That's beautiful.
Little things are really good. These. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
I'm so mad. I'm sorry, guys. I needed a minute. I'm so fucking mad.
What else is new? I mean, I've talked about it.
What else is
on
new?
Kick streams where I'm just like, I don't know what to do. My lease is up. But I actually did manage to stay somewhere a full year, pretty much.
Oh my God. Chantal, do you know what average adults do in like a typical year? Like, there are people in this chat that have probably lived 5 lifetimes in the single year that you're celebrating what? Laying sideways, couch ridden, with shit smearing down your ass 24/7, and you're calling that what? A success? Okay.
And
right?
really,
Just go back.
buckle down. It might not seem buckled down to you guys, but I took care of a lot of financial things I had to take care of.
I'm sorry for stopping it again, guys. Nothing she's saying makes sense. Nothing. You were in Kuwait and Syria, okay? I'm counting with my fingers. You were in Kuwait and Syria. You said you didn't have to pay for anything. Salah took care of everything, okay? You had a lot more views and a lot more video money from there, okay? So you said you were able to pay a ton of debt off, okay? But then when you left, you had not a fucking penny to your name. Makes no sense. Now you landed in Canada, you have expensive rent, tons of food to pay for, a cat to pay for. I'm confused. How exactly does that mean now you have more money to take care of things? Nothing you say makes sense. And you lie as easily as you inhale crispy things. So none of it makes sense. I hate a fucking phony.
Getting on better medications to manage my.
Okay, how are you going to stay on Ozempic when you're in the Middle East? If you go to Syria, how are you going to keep your Ozempic and stuff refrigerated? These are actual. Here's the thing. I'm sorry to again stop it, guys, but these are like questions that come to me. So I have a friend. She's like twice removed. Okay, like what do you call it? Like a tertiary friend? Is that a word? But she's an influencer. Okay, she makes bank on social media influencing, enough where she bought a house with her money. I'm in a group chat with her. Okay. And a lot of our other friends ask her about the influencing thing. Some of them are interested in it, and she gives them a lot of advice and stuff, right? So the number one thing that she says about it is when you're an influencer or like on social media like that, you have to know what audience you're talking to. All right. Are you the makeup one? What age are you doing? Are you doing fashion for women in their 40s? Are you doing budgeting for people who are freshly out of college? Are you doing divorced women finding their way back into the workplace? Like, who exactly is your audience? And once you know your audience, that is who you make the content for. Okay. You would think Chantal, someone who's been on social media and calls herself an influencer, would have a great idea of who her audience is. And she knows that her audience wants answers to what she's doing. And you don't exactly win the trust of your audience by constantly doing this fucking cloak and dagger. Oh, it's a mystery. I don't know what it is. And then you get mad at people who watch you when they guess things and you say that we're making shit up. Bitch, what else are we going to do? You lie and you do weird secretive shit when you don't have to, saying that there's people stalking you and following you. Bitch, no one cares. Do you know what I want to see? Here's my dream. One day at night, it's 8 p.m. It's like 2 a.m. in Syria. For some reason, she has a live stream start. The camera is on a tripod and it's pointing at the ocean, and you hear the beautiful waves and you see a beautiful full moon with the rays reflected in the water. And then you see like two people from the corner, and there's a gigantic sheet, and there's a truck with a crane that has something wrapped up in a sheet, and it gently as it can, places it on the sand. 5 men, one of whom you think is Salah only because of how flat the back of his head is, and there's a fresh eyebrow slit. One of them is Salah, and the men all bend down. They push with their knees, and they're slowly pushing this big item towards the sea. And then you see a keyboard at the other corner. Once this like big mass is pushed into the sea and they're making sure it's not going to be washed back up to the waves, Salah, you see it's Salah, and he goes, "Hello, Bizers." And then he comes and starts playing the keyboard, a mournful melody of Crazy Frog. And then without saying a word, he ends the live stream. That is the show that we want to watch. No one is stalking you. Everyone is just waiting for a beautiful moonlit night in Syria and a mournful Crazy Frog with a $100 super chat goal placed before the live stream started. Enough!
Diabetes and stuff like that. And I've taken care of some personal things while being here. And I've had some good moments in this place.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
around this place.
Yeah. Like constantly calling people the R word, threatening to have Sasa in her videos whenever she wants, as if she owns her like an object. What else?
But
Morning Frog.
I'm starting to get a bit bored. So
that was it. She's starting to get a bit bored. Oh my God. Okay, now, guys, I'm going to do my PowerPoint and then I have to go feed my puppy. Okay, listen, for those of you who have just arrived, there was a rumor. People are trying to guess where she's going to go. Okay, the options seem to be Cornwall, closer to her mom and aunt. Some people think Malaysia. I, for some reason, think Malaysia. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like a little bit of hope. I want her to get addicted to those wieners again. And some people I've heard are like, maybe it's Lebanon or maybe it's Turkey. Now, as you know, I was born in Turkey. Let me tell you why I do not think it's Turkey. I also think this information is like kind of fun to like check out. So now, is Cutie moving to Turkey? Probably not. Here's why. Below this, at the bottom of this map, you'll see Syria, okay? To the upper right corner, Armenia begins where kind of that thick line is, okay? All the way to the top left is Istanbul, where my family is. But Turkey, now we've changed it, is huge, all right? If they were going to Turkey, I understand why people are saying it because it's quite close to Syria and it can be affordable. I just don't think it's going to happen. Cougarelli, you just got here. That's okay, girl. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. Kataria, I also don't think it's Syria because I do believe she is 100% forbidden from going back there. I think his dad has said there's no way in fuck that she's coming back here. Simple as that. Turkey is too close to Europe. No, Hemlock. So here are the 3 places I've circled. If it was Turkey, where he would choose, there's Mardin, there's Gaziantep, and there's Adana, which is a huge city, okay? Now let's go through this. Again, I don't think she'll go to Turkey, but this is just to kind of assuage, is that a word? people who think it might be Turkey. Now, in case you were wondering, 1 USD, man, my PowerPoint looks all fucked up, but 1 US dollar is 47.5 Turkish lira. Okay. It's a pretty cool, oh my God, I'm blanking on the word. Who cares? But this has been a huge conversion. And in the last 5 years, a lot of very wealthy people from Dubai have come to Turkey and purchased a ton of island homes, vacation homes. It has blown up because my mom was there, so she would report back. And because of the money. So Mardin is the first place that I would consider. But here's the problem. It's about, let me move my little face. So it's like a 5-hour drive from Syria. You can't go directly from Aleppo right here, directly over to Mardin. You have to go north and then you have to go south, and you're still going to have some stops that you have to make. It's not exactly a straight shot drive, okay? Let me show you the pictures of Mardin. It is a beautiful hill perch city, okay? And it's known for the limestone architecture. You're going to see it. And it's like an open air museum. But it's on a hill. It's very Lord of the Rings. Stone, stairs, inclines. It's literally on a hill because you're overlooking all of Mesopotamia. And up here, the typical purchase price of a house or like an apartment condo with multiple bedrooms, it's going to be 40 to 80 USD, but the rent is very, very cheap. Okay. But do you think she's going to go here? This is Mardin. I'll close the comments. Look at this is a typical street, just cobblestones. Okay, that's Mardin. Plump Pot Sticker, thank you so much for the super chat. She was just talking about hotel prices in Canada. I think she might be motel beezing, if not under the bridge where she's bee touring, inshallah. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very, very interesting. Thank you for letting me know. And you know what? This is for you.
Well, I feel like I'm talking to a real dog, a real slave, a pure dog. I'm gonna shit on you and you and spit on your face.
So much. I really hope you like that as much as I do. So this is Mardin. There's no way she's going here. So even when the cabs drop you off the main street here, the main strip, everything is hills. Everything is incline. It's beautiful, but this is impossible. Yeah, perfect for wheelchairs and scooters. Exactly. So let's see. Okay, next is Gaziantep. So it's only 60 miles north of Aleppo right here. And I was thinking, okay, maybe they go to Gaziantep. But the one pro I'll give it is it's like a culinary capital of Turkey. They're known for like their pistachios, okay? The rent is a little bit higher. It's like up to 500 a month. But again, it's going to be a little bit difficult for her to get around. They have a beautiful bazaar, right? Beautiful places to pick up a lot of different just edible goods and a lot of food, a lot of chefs and food critics and stuff come here. But again, I don't think this is going to work for her. I don't think she'll go. And here's the thing. If Salah truly owns 3 businesses, he's going to have to drive back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She's not going to stay here alone. Okay. Now, finally, Adana could be possible. It's newer. They have newer kind of city centers and things like that, except it's typically 95 degrees every single day in August. And it's further. So I don't think Salah is going to drive here. The rent is also higher. Aleppo is a very, very big city, so it's up to 700 a month. That's not going to happen. This is Adana. Why do I say Aleppo? It's Adana. And they're famous for the Adana kebab, which I love because it's spicy. It's got red pepper in it. It's so good. And it's chopped, mixed with beef and lamb, of course. This is possible, but it's not going to happen. She's not going to do it. I vote she moves into a bog. Horse chuck. I think that's probably the most realistic, honestly, for her shape and like breath. That makes sense. And this is Adana. These are what the streets look like. Look, I'll close. There you go. Cobblestone, narrow. It's also very, very busy because it's, I believe, the 6th largest city. So packed. and it's going to constantly be packed throughout the year. So that was my PowerPoint. That is what's waiting for her. I don't think she's well enough to go to Malaysia. I don't even know. She should be afraid of even surviving the flight. Oh, 332. Do you believe he was in Turkey like he said? Absolutely not. No. You know what's one of the things I hate about Salah 333? He does this for a man who constantly talks about people making stuff up and talking about them and haters and beezers. He loves to be a little bitch and stir people up. He's constantly lying about being in Spain and being in Turkey and being in all these places. Bitch, you are nowhere. You're probably texting while hovering your asshole over a floor in the ground. Okay? He's not going to these places at all. It's weird. He loves the attention and he loves thinking that people think he's this very cool, very modern Dubai Saudi prince business guy, but he doesn't realize everyone knows he's a fucking loser. You know? It's strange. Like he pushes people to make these weird to like do these gossipy things, but he's the one starting the gossip. He's stirring it up. Yeah, he's full of shit. It's ridiculous. So Kataria, you think she's going to Cornwall? Yeah, there's no way. If she had any brains, she should be terrified of taking a flight right now. And I think she needs her mom and aunt's help much more than she's willing to admit. But I think her stepdad has forced the mom to pull back on financial help. I think that's a big reason she can't stay at the mom's house. The stepdad has finally stepped in and said, yeah, you're not going to do this anymore. Yeah, he's one of those. Guys, that's all I have for you today. I have to go feed my puppy. I'm sorry it was a super quick one. I'm very, very excited because moving is very stressful for anyone, let alone someone that doesn't have a moving truck. It's probably going to force everyone to move the stuff for her. It's going to be very stressful. And when she gets stressed out, she eats and she gets bitchy. So I love this for all of us. Thank you guys so, so, so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you around. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome rest of the day, guys. Bye.
Give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some head. Give me 3 margaritas, I'ma put it in my puss. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma put it in my tush. Give me 5 margaritas, I'ma get some fun. Give me 5 margaritas, I'ma put it in your bun.